Last year in June, I spent 2 months abroad in Japan with a summer program. And one of those 2 months, I was studying manga and art, and I met so many people that I love them so much. I can't even express it in words. But with one of those people I met, they introduced me to this show called Lego Monkey Kid. And when I got back from Japan, I decided to watch it. And since she has a lot of Lego Monkey Kid OCs, I wanted to make one too. And that's when Shui was born. My pride and joy, my son, who I literally cannot get out of my mind. He is my everything, I swear to God. So the person who actually introduced me to Lego Monkey Kid, I don't know if she has her actual name on the internet, so I'm just gonna refer to her as Plastic for now. Her tag is Plastic Fork. She is literally the nicest person ever and is an amazing artist. Like, literally, it's so good. But she's the one who introduced me to it, and I cannot be more grateful for her to yap about like a monkey kid to me. So to avoid getting caught up in how great of an artist Plastic is, I am going to get straight into Shui's lore and design. And also I want to say I'm sorry if my audio is different. I am in a different state right now, so I don't do my audio the way I normally do. Now, I'm gonna say that my lore for Shui might not be perfect with the Lego Monkey Kid timeline, because I'm not 100% remembering all of the lore for Lego Monkey Kid. But to start off, Shui wasn't born from a rock like Wukong was. I think they were born from rocks. Shui was born from magic from my other OC, Rajin, who his magic is basically copycat, like Monoma's from My Hero, because I can't not bring up My Hero. So Rajin's magic allows him to basically replicate the last power he saw somebody use, and the last power he happened to see somebody use at this time was the power of creation, where he could basically create anything from an already existing item. Like if you want to take a rock and make a dresser out of it, he could use the rock and create a dresser from it, but it would still obtain features from the rock. Shui was made on accident from a talisman with the words water and star on it in Chinese kanji, and it was a complete accident that Rajin made Shui. And because Rajin had never used this power before and did not mean to make a living monkey, Shui was born with a bunch of defects, which is why he has scars all over his character. And Shui is also a water monkey, which was a subspecies of monkey I'd made for an excuse of why Shui doesn't have fur everywhere. Where the species of water monkey can live underwater, but Shui cannot, because he was born with defects that allow him to not breathe underwater. And basically, he just was born wrong. He was born by mistake. So this Shui era is kind of like what I call his naked era, just because he doesn't wear clothes when he's born. Obviously, he was just born. He's not going to have clothes on. But I'll put some drawings on the screen of what he looked like when he was first made. When he was first made, Rajin ran off, so he never knew that he was made by a monkey and not just made. So Shui's next era is his main era, which is basically what he's doing for the majority of what the show timeline would be, which is when he's a loser that just is so jealous of Wukong, and he wants to beat his ass because he can't have what Wukong has. And he kind of gets confused for love at one point, but we'll get back to that. I love my toxic yaoi. But Shui is basically incredibly envious of Wukong, and he tries to take him down. He literally causes China's biggest tsunami, the world's biggest tsunami ever seen, because he realized he could do that with his powers, and he tries to destroy all of China so people will look at him, even though it's not in the way he wants to be praised and be basically a king. He wants to just be seen by people, because he's been ignored his entire life, put in the background, pushed out of the spotlight by Wukong. Shui has this mindset where basically Wukong steals every bit of attention from him. Like, if he manages to get, I don't know, like, solve cancer or something, Wukong would figure out how to do something better and basically steal all the attention from him. Shui's final era is his depressed era, which is basically just whatever time comes after the story, pretty much. Not like the entire story, but Shui does not successfully get the spotlight of China from his giant tsunami. Wukong stops him, and China is more focused on the fact that Wukong won and like saved all of China. So safe to say he's not happy about that, but Shui begins to realize that it's not Wukong's fault. It's his fault for being ugly and like annoying and like basically it's his fault. He thinks it's his fault because he's horrible and not just whatever, right? But like through all of this, he becomes like really insecure and like doesn't want to talk to anyone. But like now that he's like caused all this chaos, all like his friends or like the main characters want to talk to him, like Colbus, my friend, Plastic Sosie, and Bells, also Plastic Sosie, and Rajin, well, not Rajin, but and Marmo, one of my OCs, and Wukong, Macaque, MK, May, like all of them all like want to talk to Shui now, and he's just shutting them out because he's like, well, I fucking suck. Now I haven't figured out who, but somebody like was there when Shui was created, and he tells whoever it is, tells Shui that he was made by another monkey, and Rajin basically has to explain all this to him. But Rajin made Shui with anger and jealousy, and the star part of his name really manifested, and it basically got set in stone, like it's Shui's destiny to never become a star. That jealousy manifested into never getting what he wants. He will always want to become like praised and be like so looked upon, but like he's never gonna get it. It was like put in his destiny, his writing, that he will never get it no matter what he does. That's pretty much all of his like important lore. There is a few things that aren't like set in stone. Like at one point, Colbus and Shui probably have some sort of relationship, just because me and Plastic can't not ship them together. They're so cute together. Their ship name's Drowning, and then so does Bells and Shui. Their ship name's Catfish, and I think they'd be so cute together. They're married in Tomodachi life right now, and then his actual canon relationship is supposed to be with Wukong, but I don't really know when that would be. Probably after he's depressed and everything. Well, he'd still be depressed, but you know. Okay, that's the end of the video. So I'm gonna put fan art I got on the screen. Thank you so much. This is so amazing. I'm sorry if like I forgot yours. It's been so long and it's like scrambled throughout my camera roll, so I'm really sorry if I don't have yours and the credits on here. But I just want to say thank you. That's so awesome. Oh, so I'm going to Japan in like 3 weeks from the time I'm recording this. And I probably won't upload while I'm there. I'll be there for 2 months, so pretty much all of summer. The thing is, I'm going to make manga, so I think we're gonna get Double Cross like coming out, like for real. Last thing, I swear, I redesigned Yuta. I made a post about it, but I'll also throw it here in case people don't look at my post, but I redesigned him just a little. Sorry, but I couldn't stand drawing him, and I still kind of can't, but it's okay.